Alright, come on, Pebbles. Long ride ahead of us. The fuck? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. What the hell happened here? Well, whatever happened here, Pebbles, I think we missed it. Now, let's get out of here before we get blamed for it. Now, where are we going? Alright, she's around here somewhere. Alright, hey guys and gals, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Mutt, heal.
Come here.
Starvell with Mad Ferret Studios, and we're meeting up with Catherine and the Hangman's Halter.
And how? Meatloaf, trotters, sausage. Soon there won't be a pig left alive for miles.
Well, not if you don't keep cooking like that.
Excuse me. He was groaning in bed.
If his stomach starts acting up again, he'll be groaning anyway.
Oh, speaking of pig. Mm. Oh, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today. Where? We are at the right inn, aren't we? Okay, she's probably in the back. Okay, where is she? Well, I already have an inn in Kuttenberg. Where the hell is she?
Henry.
Oh, there we go.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Hello. Oh wait, is there breast physics? Oh, I apologize. I don't know what happened.
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Lichtenstein.
If only just Lichtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
Oh, you don't have to beat them off with a stick. Your hands will do nicely. Oh, you mean get them away. Okay.
Look at it like this. You could have helped us get Dry Devil out of trouble instead.
Don't push it. But that sounds like you found the sod. Is he all right?
Physically? It depends how you look at it. He got shot in the arse.
Who did it, for God's sake?
Hard to say. Maybe me, maybe Zizka, or one of the other men. But he'll live.
That's God's punishment for his loutish behavior. I must think up a new fitting nickname for him.
But anyway, about Lichtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him.
Goatskin?
They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
I see the owner's got a sense of humour.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's a joke. You'll find it in Hotprink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noblemen's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
I'll be right there!
So something just came to me as I'm listening to this. And it was never really addressed when I was in school like this, but if you want people to understand what noblemen in any medieval periods are like, picture them more like a CEO of a high-powered business. They don't really care about their country. They only care about how much money or what can they get out of it. Which is it just kind of dawned on me that they're never. Most noblemen that you read about in history are just never really care about what's going on in their respective lands, countries, what have you. But they intimately care about how much money are they going to get. Wow, this is in the seedy part of town. I still cannot add checkpoints. Okay, where am I? Basically, just turn around and go out the gate. But there's been a few people that have been in the comments complaining about us getting too political. This is talking about politics from several hundred years ago. The truth be told, not much has changed. I mean, most CEOs nowadays don't really care about which party they're supporting. It's more of like what will give them the best deal. And I apologize if you hear some weird noises in the background. One of our cats is in heat. And she will not leave me or Boudica alone. The day we get them neutered, the sooner we get them neutered, the better. Boy, what happened out here? That was a rotten roof or something fell on it. Well, that's a fire. I see why they call it the hole in the wall now. It's the butt trumpets. I'm not exactly sure. I want to say that's a euphemism for farting. Knuckles.
For shame.
Why is there a dead man holding a drink? Skeleton in the tavern. I'm not aware of this. Anyone who's visited the tavern, the hole in the wall, we borrowed it from the book. Stare Nov... Oh, I am not even going to try. Old New Kuttenberg Tales by Jita Jelenkova, who wrote There Used to Be a Gambling House in the Lower Town. They bought a skeleton from the executioner's assistant and hung it in the gambling house where cards were kept. This was hope it would scare men and give up the habit. But instead, the drunk men pulled the skeleton out of the closet, sat it at the table, and began to drink with it.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
You'd be surprised the people I know.
So you know where I can find him?
Look here, youngster. Whether I know him or not, the main thing is I don't know you. Got it?
I might be a stranger, yeah. But everyone had to come here for the first time once, didn't they?
Well, that's true enough. This alehouse hasn't stood here since the creation of the world. Although some of the guests look like they have. If you need something, ask Chenyek. I just pour ale. And he might even tell you something about that bastard. I never liked him much anyway.
You're talking as if he's not here anymore.
Kurva. Just go and see Chenyek. I don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know that he just left a room upstairs. Aha!
What?
So I apologise.
Sorry. Strange.
What are you doing?
Feeding him!
It's a good thing Mutt isn't here.
I cannot talk to him.
Why did you do that?
It's a good thing Mutt isn't here.
Are we going to have gruel again tonight?
Hang him!
Aye.
What the hell is going on? Oh, there's a fight outside. I can't do anything until because people are looky-loos. Talk to me, man.
This is unbelievable.
It's outrageous, sir.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
Oh, well. That's a very high skill check.
How about I invite you for a drink? We'll have a beer, chat about life.
You ain't got a clue, do you? Fellas don't come to this place for booze. You cough up a bit of glint, and I'll tell you about Goatskin. But don't bother trying to get matey with me.
I hope it'll be worth it.
That depends how much that wretch is worth to you. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here.
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knob end. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's Patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner. And then there's the Big Bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
I'll stop by later and we'll see what comes of it.
Grand.
This is an expensive trip already. So a spy that got lost in the seedy underbelly. Ooh, hello. Meaty Mary. You can watch her walk away all day. Ooh, I don't want to waste any more money.
Christ, it's hot out. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. Come
Lousy
on,
Mary?
have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you.
I'm sorry, are you a vampire or you do like to swallow?
I'll give you some sweet nectar, and then maybe something more.
Oh, I like this place. I am in the wrong spot. Also, I need to do this at night.
I'm looking for someone called Goatskin. I hear he hangs around here.
Goatskin? That mangy piece of shit. He turns up on the street now and then. But he never shows his face in my alehouse. No Germans come here. Some Glück.
Goatskin's German? I didn't know that.
Goatskin's above all a slippery bastard who can't be trusted. I've no idea what language he speaks. What I do know is he likes robbing Deutscher merchants. And they don't come in here.
So he likes robbing the Germans.
It sounds like you're not too fond of Germans.
It's the local yakkers who can't stand them. I've got nothing against them fuckers myself. If you've got glint, come in and make yourself at home. If you ain't, then fuck off.
Any idea where I might find Goatskin then?
You could try asking in the bathhouse, behind the yards in Hradek Quarter. They get a lot of well-heeled Deutschers in there. And some young wench there's been seeing Goatskin for a while now.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
Have something at least, since I gave you the goods on everything. I helped you out, didn't I? Don't be a pig.
Need to find out about his girlfriend. Hopefully it's Meaty Mary. Oh, we could have walked here. Damn it.
Greetings. What do you need?
Do you get a lot of German merchants here?
We used to. From all over the place. But mainly Lausitz. But there ain't so many these days. Unfortunately.
Why unfortunately? Aren't the locals good enough for you?
Course they are. But they've got less coin and they live here. Wayfarers always spend more than locals. But there's one who ain't stopped coming. Udo, he's called. But that's all I can tell you about him. He ain't interested in our services.
He just drinks here.
Drinks and plays dice. Almost every evening.
Thanks.
You're welcome. But stick around and farewell.
Set a trap for Goatskin. This cat is driving me nuts.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Nope, 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 nope. How do I set a trap for him?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Do I know him? That fucker is the bane of our lives. Why are you even looking for an idiot like him?
I'll go and sort things out with him. By hand.
So you should. And give him 1 or 2 for me too, the bastard.
Do you know where he might be?
How should I know? If I knew, I'd have told Adam long ago. He'd wring the bastard's neck in a trice. Last week alone, he robbed 3 of our customers. All German.
You know Goatskin's seeing one of your girls?
What? Nonsense. I mean, I wouldn't put anything past my girls, but I can't believe they'd choose to hang out with a vagabond like that.
That's what I heard.
Everyone badmouths whores. You know what it's like. Nobody stands up for them. But if it's true, then as soon as I found out who, she'll be out on her arse.
Oh, that's not good for her. That's a lot of money she's going to lose out on.
Could you tell me where exactly he robbed the customers?
Hard to say. You know how it is. Drunk and merry gents who can hardly walk. But it usually happens somewhere near the Black Horse, and in those lanes there. The bastard stays clear of the main streets. For good reason.
Have you got any German customers here now?
What do you think? No, because words got round. Except Udo. He couldn't care less, it seems.
And is Udo here now?
No, it's too early for him. He usually comes later in the evening. I reckon he only comes here when other alehouses kick him out.
Thanks. I'll be going.
You're welcome. And have a word with Adam if you... I reckon he'd be keen to find him too.
Problem is I need him alive.
God be with you.
Have you got anything good to drink here?
Of course I do, handsome. Would you like some? And then maybe we can have a bit of fun. How about it?
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Here you go. Cheers.
Oof. That's some strong stuff. What is it?
It'll make you feel real good. But how'd you like to have a little fun?
I think this is where I get robbed.
After that.
Take care, sir.
That has a feeling of a trap to me.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. I heard he sometimes comes here.
Aye, he turns up now and again. The louse. The bastard's ruining my business. 2 of my customers refused to come here again after he robbed them one night.
That's not very nice. And you wouldn't have some idea where I might find Goatskin, would you? I reckon it'd suit you if he packed it in.
You bet it would. But if I knew where to find him, I'd wring his neck myself. That bitch Mary's bound to know, though. She denies it, but we all know she's walking out with him.
It is Meaty Mary.
I thought you bathhouse girls stuck together. What have you got against Mary?
There's a limit to everything. As soon as you mess with someone's livelihood, you ain't no sister to anyone. She can marry that cripple for all I care, but when he robs our guests and ruins our reputation, she should grab him by the balls herself and... Oh, never mind.
Thanks then. I'll be off.
If you find him, give him a slap from me. See you soon, my friend.
Greetings to you.
Damn vines are in the way.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. You haven't heard of him by any chance?
There's plenty of fellas come to me looking to see some skin, but you're the first who wants goat skin. I've heard the name, though. He's some vagabond who hangs around the Black Horse, ain't he?
Aye, that's him. Any idea where I might find him?
I don't mix with his sort, so I reckon I can't help you. I could help you with other things, though. Go and see Madame Beata, and we can come to an arrangement. See you later.
Down, boy. Okay, so nothing. We can't do anything until... I can still find out more about his girlfriend, though. Don't know who else to talk to. Maybe the owner? Where's the owner at? It's the way out. Oh, I didn't know there was an upstairs. Hanshin Peter.
What are you poking around that door for?
Nope.
Eh?
I don't know where the owner is.
Looking for a fella.
Everyone knows him.
Any idea where I might find...
No chance. Maybe someone at the Black Horse knows him?
Thanks.
Okay, it still says I'm in... I don't know who else to ask, though. No! Ah!
Excuse me?
No. What in the hell is wrong with you, cat? Well, wherever the owner is, I can't find him. Oh.
I'm looking for someone called Goatskin, and the innkeeper said you want to find him too.
You're damn right I do. That lousy bastard robs my customers. Deutschers mostly. And they're the very ones that pay best. What's worse, word's got around already. If you get hold of him, well, there's something I'd like to sort out with him.
I reckon we're talking at cross purposes. I need information from him. I'm not looking for violence.
We really are at cross purposes, then. Because besides the Germans, Goatskin also robbed a scholar from Prague. Jan Schindel, he's called. And I reckon he has friends in high places, because he went straight to the city council. Not good for business.
How will it help you if I find Goatskin?
Schindel complained to the council mainly because Goatskin nicked some scholarly stuff. So if you tracked down his thing...
Any idea what...
No idea.
I'll see if I...
Great. If you find anything...
Right you are. Now, about that Goatskin.
What do you want to know?
What's he look like? Where is he at?
Do you know where to...
Not the faintest idea. I asked at the Black Horse.
What did they tell you?
They claimed not to know anything, but...
Have you ever seen him up close?
Like any other tramp. Filthy and disgusting. And I reckon that's where his wits fell out. And he's hardly got any teeth.
Ugh.
What would you expect?
You happen to have a German customer here now, would you?
I reckon not. But I'm not sure.
I'll go and look somewhere.
Aye.
Right.
Möge Gott mit dir sein.
I think it's go with God. Let's just wait.
At your service, sir.
Yep, right there.
Let's drink.
Noch einmal. Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
Greetings.
What? Wer bist du?
I'm Heinrich. Von Skalitz.
I'm Udo. From Taubisch. Nein, Tauberhofs. Heim. Scheiße. Aus Tauberbischofsheim.
Aha. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Herr Udo.
Ebenfalls. Spielst du Würfel? Dice. You want to play?
Let's play some dice.
Ja, sehr gut. Wiedersehen und einen guten Abend für dich.
And might get him to loosen up his tongue a little bit.
I can feel it in my bones.
You're always welcome.
Your English has gotten better. Let's see, what do I have? Not much.
No cred lost.
Frack.
It wasn't that good anyway.
Your check is getting better.
My God, what's taking so long? A large beer for me.
Like this.
Bust. Damn.
Let's drink.
A jug of wine, thanks.
Lucky
What's the score?
fucker.
Give you some sweet,
It's all yours.
and then maybe something more. Come on, come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you.
What's the hold-up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it
Hey,
to
handsome.
rain?
Come and have a drink. To your
Damn it.
wine.
I am not doing well.
Schön.
Hey, handsome. Come and have a drink.
Haha.
Ha ha ha! Wunderbar. Noch einmal. Once again. Pa.
To your health, my friends.
Annie, mein Schatz.
Listen, I think it's a... You're a merchant, aren't you?
Handler.
I'm a merchant as well.
Ein Problem.
A fire.
Feuer?
I don't know.
Ah, so.
How did that work?
I will... Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund.
All right, now.
You look like you're
Kuttenberg.
exhausted.
Kuttenberg.
I
What
had
a
a good
lovely
night's sleep
city.
for 3 days. We had martins in there. They made a racket, chewed into the grain sacks, and pissed all over the quilts we had drying.
Ich bin drunk.
This guy is well pickled.
Ich bin drunk.
I love my beer. Really lovely dear. Looking for a man with a caved-in skull.
Ein Brose, ein Brose.
Wait a minute, what effect am I having? I just noticed that potion down there. Oh, that's a cockerel. Okay. I thought I got poisoned by one of the bath wenches. I'm going to give you no for an answer.
Ticka, zacka, ticka, zacka.
Oi, oi, oi.
All right, minor Freunde. Hand over the geld and I won't...
What's going on here?
He wanted to rob me.
I can see that. I think you should go, Herr Udo.
Ja. Danke.
This is some mix-up. I wasn't going to rob him, honest.
If I'm not mistaken, you're Goatskin.
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel and his God if he wants.
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I get that. But do you think they'll just forget about it? How long do you intend to hide?
Until I have enough. You know, glint to take off.
Well, I could help you with that. I know a lot of people. Getting you out of town won't be a problem. If you help me, I'll help you.
That sounds, you know, promising. But I still need coin. I can't just pack up and take off.
Coin shouldn't be a problem. How much do you want so you can disappear in peace?
Not much, a few score groschen. That won't be a problem for a well-heeled fella like yourself.
Here you are. But you're gonna talk, right?
Right. Well, I like talking, you know, like... What is it you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, I was spying for 2 weeks.
Who is this Samuel you're so afraid of?
He just hired me. He's one of them lot. You know, them Jews, innit? He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jewish tavern. But watch out. They ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
Same could be said for everyone else.
Have you ever heard the name Lichtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, I mean, about this, what's his name? Lichtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
And there's another thing. Those things you stole from that scholar? You know what I mean?
That... What about it, like?
What happened to them? The owner wants them back.
I still have them.
Where?
In them secret, you know, tunnels under the city.
Tunnels? Secret passageways? Stop blethering and tell me where it is.
I ain't blathering. It's in the passageways beneath the city. I can find it. I've learnt the way. And if you give me a couple of groschen, I can teach you too. You can clear out my stash, and judging by the look of you, knowing your way round, you know, underground like, that ought to come in handy for you, innit?
Look, Goatskin, just because I was nice to you once, doesn't mean you can fuck with me now. Tell me what you know right this instant, or I'm gonna lose my temper.
Well, no need to fly off the handle, like...
I already gave you 150 groschen. I'm not giving you any more.
I was just thinking...
Goatskin, spit it out!
Oh, all right. It's like this. I know them passageways because I got my hands on this map, like. This old thief gave it to me. And when I, you know, got it in my head, like, I flogged it, see?
A treasure map? You're yanking my pizzle, aren't you?
No. I swear, on my Mars soul. It ain't a treasure map, it's a map of what's below ground.
Big difference. Where's this map, then?
I flogged it to this thief. Angel, he called himself.
Called himself? So this angel is back in heaven now, is he?
Aye. He was hanged outside the city walls. He's still swinging there.
I know where that
he
is.
Had that map sewn into his coat. It were his most prized possession. But watch out. The gallows is guarded to stop quacks cutting off the dead bodies, bits and pieces, fingers and that, like.
Thanks. You've been a great help.
That's me through and through, innit? I'd better be off, like. I've got a long journey ahead of me.
Off you go.
Well, that was fucking fruitless. Talk to Samuel. Well, it's a good thing he's... Where do I go, then? Oy. That's the other side of frickin' town. There's no other fast travel spot closer, is there? Then go north. Take a left and a right at the first intersection. This is not the intersection.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Boy, I wish the, some of these things would show up on the fucking map. I just passed by it. Okay, I need to get in. Yep, this is the synagogue. Is that fucking bats? Okay, now he's somewhere else. None of these missions are short. That looks like the temple.
Oh, it's you.
A feeling I am not allowed
like
in
it,
here.
doesn't it?
It sure does. Go on then. How was it?
What can I say? Rock is
Yep.
a whole different world compared to this old place.
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
I'm not lost. I'm looking for Samuel. I need to ask him something.
Goyim rarely wander in here with good intentions. What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right. I'm looking for a John of Lichtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do not see why he should tell you.
It isn't just anyone looking for Lichtenstein. It'd be better for Samuel to say what he knows, if he doesn't want any unnecessary trouble.
I do not care who sent you. You will not impress me like that. We play by my rules here.
So how can I impress you?
Impressions are worth nothing. I'm only of interest to you Goyim when you need something. To you, I'm just a dirty Jew.
All right. What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix.
Your people can't handle it? Why not?
You are no better than my people. But unfortunately, they were all born under our star, and that is a problem in this case.
I understand. What's this about then?
You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
That sounds pretty dangerous.
A lot less dangerous than showing your face here. Trust me.
All right, I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Lichtenstein.
Agreed. They usually meet at the start of the day.
Right. Morning, abandoned house with a yard.
Not morning. Evening.
But you just said...
At the start of the day. My day starts when 3 stars appear in the sky. Not that those bastards care. They just go there after sunset. I reckon you can still catch up with them there today, if you get them to let you join them. Try and find out what they're planning, and then come and see me, and you'll have fulfilled your side of the deal.
You'll keep your end of the deal, I hope.
Don't worry. I keep my promises.
This is a lot of walking. I feel like I was lied to. There's nobody here. There is no meeting. Either that or I'm in the wrong spot.
Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
Uh-oh.
Well, what are you doing, Moishe?
Futsa Kapora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Oh, do we really need to do this?
Come on, then.
Wait! Don't kill him! You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Lichtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Lichtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my 2 best men. I'm not a fool.
Right. I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me. can't see where we're going.
All right. But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
Sleep it off, boys. He knows Martin.
Wait. Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbour's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure, but he says he knows you and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Well, I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
Poorly.
Not well. As we were approaching Trotsky, we were attacked by bandits. They killed all our men.
What?
We only got away by a hair's breadth. And we lost everything, including the message. We ended up in rags, like beggars. They wouldn't let us into the castle. After that, we tried to get by as best we could.
Good God! I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Yes, but it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
Well, you'll love this one then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman? On the gallows for poaching?
It was a mistake, of course. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious! But tell me, who ambushed you?
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What? That sneaky rat from Talmberg? He's still alive?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
Death to the enemy.
What happened next?
Von Berghoff was attacked around the same time by the same men, so we thought we were on the same side as him. And we wanted to help him catch the bandits as a goodwill gesture.
Why didn't he catch them himself?
He tried. We found out for him that the bandits were holed up at Nabokov. When he sent his soldiers to their lair, we went with them. We wanted to be there and get Istvan.
And that's where you killed him?
No. We were nearly killed ourselves. Again.
By Istvan?
No, he wasn't there. The bandits were led by a fella who fucked us right up, and von Berghoff's entire force, too. He lured us into a trap and slaughtered everyone. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
It sounds like your guardian angel never gets a moment's rest.
Yeah, there was some luck in it. But it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for Capon.
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
It turned out he was spying for von Berghoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Žižka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side. And Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
Well, things happened quickly. They took us captive, tortured us, and we escaped. On the way, I threw Istvan out of a window in von Berghoff's castle. And now we're here, me and Žižka. And Catherine, who literally saved our necks from the executioner's axe.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then. And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
I was hoping you would know.
The most fitting thing to call him would be hostage. Because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Berghoff took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
Well, it could have been worse.
That's the way of the world. For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Oh, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
I must admit, I see his point. He has plans. He wants to take advantage of the truce while it lasts. And he doesn't want to provoke Sigismund into starting warring again. And he's probably right about Capon. Nobody's going to throw away the chance of a fat ransom, or waste a nice opportunity for blackmail.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Žižka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
Oh god, I can't remember what betrayal.
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Žižka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Kuttenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
I apologize.
No need. It's not your fault. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh, how's that?
Because you move in certain circles.
And?
You conspire. You hear all the rumors.
So?
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell 3 of us conquer a fortress, and one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
The history of suicidal madness.
But I wouldn't underestimate this Catherine. If she managed to save you all from the executioner, I'd like to meet her. You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
If you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home. And he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who'll help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot. All right, I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Wait a moment. We have something that belongs to you, I think. Your sword.
Ah. Yes. That's a fact.
I must say, it is a fine piece of work. Where did you get it?
Father gave it to me. He was a blacksmith and a swordsmith. In Skalitz. It's the last sword he ever forged.
Ah. I am sorry. In any case, here it is. Take care of it.
I will. Don't worry.
He has Martin's face. Brother? Yeah, that guys, I'm going to end this episode here. How long has this been going on for? Aish. Why is everything in this game 2 hours long? Alright, so where are we at? So next time we'll start figuring out how to save Lord Capon. Not keeping my sword this time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for next week on Kingdom Come Deliverance. Peace out.